Good afternoon. Hopefully, you are having a blessed weekend despite all that's happening in our lives and world as we deal with the coronavirus. Today, in this time of reflection, I want to join you to join with me as we take time to reflect on the gospel for this Sunday, the fifth Sunday of Lent, the story of the raising of Lazarus from the dead. Since so much is shut down and we have to stay at home, what a special time we're given then to pray, to reflect on this holy gospel. I will not read the gospel, otherwise I will run out with space on this videotaping. So that's your homework. But I invite you on this weekend to pray with the gospel. Don't just read through it quickly. Slowly read through it. Put yourself in the gospel story. Maybe you will see yourself a part of the crowd in Bethany as Lazarus has now died. The community's mourning his loss. What are you doing in the crowd? How are you experiencing the loss of someone from the community? For this happens so often in our lives. When someone in our community dies, we gather as a community and we pray and offer our support. Maybe you're identifying with Martha. Remember earlier when Jesus came to her home and Mary's, Martha was so anxious. She was worried about many things, trying to offer Jesus that gift of hospitality. Maybe in this time we too are anxious and worried about many things, especially as our world deals with the coronavirus and how our lives are now so changed. Maybe we're identifying with Mary, Martha's sister. Are we taking time to sit with Jesus and reflect upon what is really important in our life? Are we questioning Jesus? Lord, if you were only here, am I coming to Jesus like Martha and Mary? And like them, am I renewing my trust in Jesus, the bread of life? Maybe we're coming into the presence of Jesus in this gospel story, and we see Jesus in a whole new way. Because now that he hears this again about Lazarus dying, and as he comes into community and sees the people crying, we hear that Jesus wept. We don't have a God way out in the universe. We have a God in Jesus Christ right with us, who weeps with us when we are mourning, who wants to raise us up to new life, to help us in our time of need. Maybe we are in the tomb with Lazarus. Our lives are spiritually dead. We need Jesus to come to raise us up this Lent as Holy Week quickly approaches. The good news is no virus can stop Jesus from raising us up. We can hear the voice of Jesus in prayer say to us, "Come out." We can come out of any spiritual darkness and proclaim with Martha, "Yes, Lord, I have come to believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, the one who is coming into the world." The good news is that the Father heard Jesus' prayer as Jesus gave thanks to God. And God hears our prayers today. And so may we reflect over this gospel and allow Jesus to proclaim to us loudly and clearly, "I am the resurrection and the life." So take time to pray, reflect on this gospel, maybe even write your own homily, and allow God to bless you in such a special way this weekend.